This is a world bronze medal match at 125 kilos, wrestling in the red singlet. It is Vladislav Baycajev out of Hungary, in wrestling in the blue singlet. Wrestling out of Poland, Robert Baran.
Contact.
He's 35, that's definitely at least 15 years ago. His opponent, Robert Baran, 33 years old.
Blow no fingers.
35-year-old Baycajev, 33-year-old Baran.
Well, it's something that you see when you get to 125s. I mean, they can trek it out a lot longer than the lightweights can. They're a lot older when they hit the peak. Baran, a guy really who's been in the World Championship so often and never won a world medal, and this is his chance now today. Had a great tournament so far. Wrestled really well in the semi-finals, just lost out on that one, but he's got all in now in the 6 minutes. Maybe he can make the first world medal in his career.
A guy who's been chasing a world medal for so long is Robert Baran. So close on many occasions, but if you ask him, yet so far on so many occasions. And Vladislav Baycajev, a guy who, of course, was at 97 kilos wrestling under the Russian flag. But, of course, with Abdul Rashid Zedzaliyev, there was not much he could do within the country. He knew that in order to reach his goals and ultimately win a world medal or an Olympic medal, he had to get out of Russia. But that's why you see him at 35 years old wrestling for Hungary. And he knew down at 97 kilos, when you have, just look at what we're going to see tomorrow. And 5 Olympic medalists at the weight, he knew he wouldn't be able to win it there at 35 years old. So he's a realist.
Yes,
there's no two ways around it. So he moved up to 125 to give himself the best shot at winning a world medal. And he's here in these world finals. But on that inactivity clock, as that'll expire, so Baran picks up the 1 point.
This is Baran's 7th World Championship and his 7th attempt at a world medal. And something about Baran is he's got, for a 125er, he's got very good condition. He can wrestle hard for 6 minutes when needed. If you look at the other corner of Baycajev, he may be better tactically, maybe skill-wise, but we have seen him slow down later in the fights, later in the matches. He gets slower and the conditioning does leave him a little.
And one thing with Baycajev that he's adjusted too well, coming up from 97, where he historically shot straight-on shots. He's now been coached to get to the corner a lot sooner on his shots, so you don't see him taking as many shots, but he's more thoughtful when he is getting to those shots because he knows he's only going to have 1 or 2 opportunities. And if you squander those opportunities, you're going to throw a match away right away if you can't get to the corner. So he might not be the most offensive wrestler here at 125, but when he does get to the shot, and in speaking that, against Hasim Rakhmonov of Uzbekistan in the repechage match, he knew he needed to go, and he went with 10 seconds left, and that was the only shot that he took all match, but he picked up the win, which is why he's here in the world bronze medal match. But he is down 1-0, so let's start with the corner of Baran. What do you want to see more of?
I'd like him to start this second round on the front foot. Let's put Baycajev on the back foot. Let's be a little bit more active and try and get another caution, and then you can start to slow the match down a little and have a little bit of a cushion towards the end. If you're Baycajev, I mean, what you said, Eric, one good shot, one little sweet single that he can go, maybe he can put a 2 and 2 together and create that little bit of a lead between him and Baran.
Please, actions, you decide the match, please. Ready? Ready.
And I like that. You hear from the referee, please, let's get to some action and you decide the match, rather than her putting 1 and 1 on inactivity, go out and score some points, and there you see Baycajev looking for a low-level swing single. Pace of the match starting to pick up here. Both of these guys know what's on the line.
Sweet simple single attempt there from Baycajev. Baran doing a good job, heavy hips, gets the legs back. just like I said before, Baran's done very well and gone out the second round all guns blazing, and he's put Байцаев on the back foot, and in doing so gets the activity clock on him again. So if Байцаев doesn't score in the next 20 seconds, the point will go to Baran and it'll bring his lead to 2-0.
And I think he's okay with it. You go down 2-0, but keep in mind, criteria advantage, you need a takedown at the end of the match. Yeah. So what I expect him to do is ride out this period for the next 2 minutes, give up the second point, and then go late. And if you pick up a point, or excuse me, you pick up a takedown in the final, then you win on criteria.
Exactly, Baran really can't leave it to the late and try and hang on to this 2-0 lead, because like you said, one takedown, that's it. And something that I'm really liking from Baran right now, he's driving forward, he's using the hands and the feet, and he's putting a lot of pressure on Байцаев. He's not giving him time to get his offense off. He knows if I can get one more point now, I can really build that cushion and give away 1 or 2 step outs or maybe a takedown later in this round.
Baran pushing Байцаев to the edge.
Diego!
50 seconds left on the clock, and Baran still marching forward, still heavy hands, still trying to put the pressure on Байцаев. He knows if I give Байцаев too much space, he's in on the single. Needs to be careful not to give the 2 away here on the step back.
And Baran in deep on the shot. He takes a peek over to his left. There's 25 seconds left. Comes up to his feet. And this is where you just look for 1 rather than the 2. They're going to go 2 points for the takedown. So Baran now takes a deep breath. The realization is starting to set in for the Polish wrestler. He's 17 seconds away from coming to the realization that he's going to get that long-awaited, they're only going to go 1, that long-awaited world medal. And there you see Байцаев in deep on a shot, exactly what we said he was going to do. But 2's not going to do it, he needs 3. And the excitement for Baran and his coach. They're going to go. And it's official, 5-0 the victory for Poland. After so many attempts, Robert Baran is a world bronze medalist. Coming up next, the gold medal match. The final match of the night. It's Olympic